Hey guys, it's Matt Marsh with Marsh & Partners. Marsh & Partners is a Raleigh-based development and national consulting firm that helps small business owners and investors maximize their real estate and transform their businesses. So I want to start by asking a question that really I hear not too infrequently. Why would I hire a real estate consultant? I mean, I already have an agent, or my general contractor is helping me throughout the building process, or my real estate meets my business's needs. So real estate consulting seems a little cumbersome and kind of extraneous. Well, it's a fair question, and one that we'll cover in this video. So if you think about the real estate industry as a whole today, it's really become segmented into disjointed functions, and it's full of professionals that have a siloed expertise. Think about it. Most real estate agents, they're transactional. They'll help you buy and sell or lease a property, but they don't offer much by way of strategy or investment advisory. A lender, they'll help you secure and line up financing, but really that's all they do. They might never discuss creative options like real estate syndication, a sale-leaseback, or a build-to-suit to meet your strategic needs. An architect or a designer, they might help you with space planning and office design. But how that space plan impacts your business's ability to grow, or how it affects the value of your real estate, is likely outside of their wheelhouse. An attorney, they can probably help you navigate zoning laws and municipal ordinances, but they'll likely struggle if you need their help assessing a property's highest and best use, for instance. So the point is that real estate's much more nuanced than many give it credit for. Things like, what's the right ownership structure? How do I optimize financing? How can I minimize my tax burden? Should I build, or should I buy, or should I lease? They're important questions that need to be asked, and they're often overlooked. And not asking them can make the difference between wealth and expense. And the problem is that, oftentimes these service providers, they'll sell you on whatever specific service they have to offer, because that's how they get paid. But it's an incentive structure that works well for them and doesn't work so well for your business or your investments. Think about how antiquated the 6% flat fee brokerage model is nowadays. So instead of the traditional service provider model, the role of a real estate consultant is different. Success in real estate relies on the intersection of so many different disciplines: operations, strategy, finance, management, design and development, interpersonal skills, and economic expertise. A consultant blends these disciplines under a single profession, really helping stakeholders make better, informed investment and business decisions, and ultimately maximizing project outcomes. But wait, before I lose some of you seasoned operators, or some of you investors who think you have it all figured out, here's the kicker. A quality real estate consultant, they'll add value regardless of your experience level. Every investor they have a different set of goals. Every developer has a different set of objectives. But just because you've always done something a certain way, how do you know your underlying assumptions are correct? Most investors agree that real estate's a localized asset. Its value is, subject to influences like the local economy, municipal government policies, local demographic factors, but frequently investors discount the influence of macroeconomic factors and the impact that they have on values. Things like the business cycle, Federal Reserve policy, human migration patterns, and that unawareness leads to poor decision making. Understanding how micro and macroeconomic factors coexist really is critical to identifying market inefficiencies and exploiting value-creating opportunities. So even if you're a seasoned investor, it's important to have a sounding board. I'll tell you, I'm always bouncing ideas off my partners. Even if I think I already have something figured out. It's a key aspect of the problem-solving and creativity process that often yields much better results than if I tried to do something myself. The point is, a project needs to start with your goals, and then to honestly challenge some of your assumptions, really about what's possible and about what's optimal for your portfolio. A real estate consultant can help investors craft that strategy, can help guide them through informed decision making, and ultimately can help solve for the right and optimal outcome. Now let's instead try a different scenario. Let's pretend you're a small business owner. Your day-to-day existence is really spent dealing with employee headaches, angry customers, management challenges, and really just putting out fires. But as your business has grown, you've needed more space and then more space. So you move from one property to another, really kind of just meeting your current space requirements to keep your operations up and running. But through the course of that process, what questions were overlooked? Should you lease a space to keep cash available for business growth? Or buy a space to lock in a mortgage payment? How will this impact your balance sheet or your bottom line? Should you become a landlord to diversify risk? The way you own real estate, finance it, lease it, build it, even the options for how and when really can make the difference between a strategic business asset or a management headache. Because you're always going to be stuck in the proverbial foxhole. And you probably won't ever have the bandwidth to take a step back and seriously think about your space as a complement to your operations. But a real estate consultant, they can help companies challenge some of that traditional wisdom and habit, and in turn, help owners align their real estate with their business goals. So after all this, what's the key takeaway? Whether you're a business owner, investor, developer, real estate consulting shouldn't be viewed as a luxury, but rather a necessary part of your team. A real estate consultant can help you optimize your real estate decisions because their expertise spans traditional industry boundaries. So I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and you can subscribe to our channel below. You can also follow us on Instagram at Marsh Partners Real Estate and check out our website for more real estate insights at marsh-partners.com. Feel free to leave us a comment if there are any other topics you're interested in or you'd like us to cover. And again, please don't forget to subscribe if you want more content like this. And thanks again for watching.